Hello again. We're back, hard at work. Look at us. That's not us. He's hard at work. Typing. Typing. All right. Well, where am I here? Oh yeah, I just confronted him about all the drug stuff. I got to get my gun back. Help Suna with her project. We talked to this guy. I got to ask Claude about Sunday night. She's there till like 11? A bit early. Oh god, it's getting late. Let's... I have to do the very horrible thing. Oh, it's not that late, I guess. 6 o'clock and the sun's still out. Okay.
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you were last here.
Erratic yet
If anything,
thorough.
it seems to have grown slightly.
Let's see. Alright, so today we need to go talk to the lady about her husband. This is very sad. Is that on my list? Yeah, go to her apartment, deliver the bad news. Help Suna. Talk to Claude. Why is there a... Pardon me. Pick up my nose. Let's see.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. Sliding out, the drawer slide.
Yes. But yes, we need to... This guy real quick.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Are you a mercenary hired by Wild Pines?
Hell no. I'm just an honest scab. I won't have talk like that around here. You understand?
His neck muscles tense up. The veins on his neck bulge.
Say very quietly, is there a tribunal being convened by any chance?
Fucking bug.
He breathes out slowly, his chest deflating, his mouth slightly open.
You hear a tiny rattle. A small radio cracking somewhere. An earpiece.
What are you doing, kitty? Getting into trouble? I'm busy. Come sit with me. Yeah, come sit with me. She's like, hell no, lady. I got cat things to do.
I'm going to interpret that as a yes. There's a tribunal, and it won't be long until it's ready.
How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
Okay.
The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slowly, he's trying to get his right to work dance back on.
If I did this, he'd kill me, I think. I think he'd be able to help me decipher some tattoos, take out the picture. Yeah, no. Here's a corpse, body of the corpse of your friend. I guess we could see if he'll kill me.
Right to work! Don't think so.
They're on the body of the man who was hanging behind the cafeteria. We're investigating a murder. These tattoos were on the victim's body.
Silence. He takes the photo. Gray eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving. Hard as a stone, but beneath it.
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in.
Loincloths?
Yeah.
He's clenching his teeth. There is silent pressure behind them.
Can you tell me what the tattoos mean?
What it means.
He points to one tiny star in the web of lines away from the man's heart, almost on his stomach.
I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here?
Gonna be gross. Protect your tender ears. Yes.
Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission. He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Don't interrupt him.
Our boy, he's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon. At dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding. We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know, but not too old. She was quite the entertainment for the week she lasted, expired in the hands of Sarge Mason. The kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants and cry like a bitch. God. Mason couldn't
Bitch,
let
what are you doing?
Cut the tits off her cold body and fucking ate them. Said primitive spirits were watching over him now. Drowned in a creek a week later. Spirits my ass.
The spirits got him.
Something stirs in your stomach.
Yeah. You were there?
No. I was in the domain. In Jamrock. Being a bouncer.
You're not really a scab leader, are you?
Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off.
Can I have it back?
Go ahead. All right now. Free commerce! Keep the goods flowing!
On the photo in your hands, the dead man's skin is studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them, littering his dead skin.
Alright, I'm gonna leave now. Well, he didn't kill me, that's good. Let's see. Let's go talk to Billie Jean Majon, or Billy Majon. That is fine. Pardon me. As I go the wrong way and purposely go talk to Kuno.
Kuno saw you wield that can. Sweet graffito action, pig. Kuno likes that delinquent shit.
Papa's bad to the bone, Kuno, rotten to the core.
Kuno's part is. You're just shit at life. Now what's your case with Kuno?
I don't have enough empathy. Damn. Okay.
Kuno doesn't...
Oh, it's way over there. It's way over there. Okay. One more. The sea breeze carries more than salt. Meat, rotten meat, not fresh grilled. What? Rotten grilled meat? That sounds weird. Why is this shirt so pokey?
The door is closed again. Nothing to do here anymore. You hear someone inside, walking from room to room. Whoever lives here must be back home.
Okay. You hear the sound of running water. Somebody is washing dishes. Oh, hey. Let's see, was there anything? Yes. Regular law official. One more door, Wompty Dumpty Dom. What am I currently bringing the law? Law jaw. This one might be useful, but what would I have to get rid of? Oh no. +2 volition. -1 logic. All intellects raised by 1. +1 rhetoric. Bonus from the thought white check failures heal all morale. Not bad. Bonuses from the thought. Miss Titch. Jamrock. Shuffle. Find better loot and lock containers. Anti-object task force. I mean, this one sounds great, but I mean, all I'm getting is tear and coins. I'm not like finding bullets or like, I mean, sometimes I find clothes and postcards, but 300 experience. All Meredics caps raised by 1. Well, +1 XP for every oracle. Honestly, magnesium-based life form would be the only one I'd want to get rid of. What would I choose? Advanced race theory, no. The armor. If there's a tribunal coming, we might want to get better with this armor. Or I can increase empathy, authority. What else would be good? Composure has been really like killing it. Let's see. Shivers is always nice. Instrument. These are all really good. I'm gonna do logic. Which sounds random, but it's not. I'm gonna need some logic here soon. So unhealthy. Why am I so unhealthy?
A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Something smells good. Soup alongio. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock. Get yourself together. It's just police work.
Hold on, Kim. We should discuss this before we move on. What should we expect?
You're right. Let's talk this through.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
You have any advice on how to tell her he's
dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't.
What if I don't want to do this?
Yes, it's hard. But there is no easy way to handle this information. It just has to happen. As soon as possible.
Kim, I don't want to do this. Just turn around. Alright, I think I'm ready.
The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Hello? Who is it?
And someone turns down the radio.
Look at the lieutenant first.
He gives you a short, encouraging nod.
Is this Billy Méjean's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
The police? A moment, please give us a moment.
Tidying up. Nervously.
Come in, the door is open.
Don't run, okay? Take it slow when exploring the apartment. Be respectful. An empty pack of red-ass cigarettes hidden under the bed. Some leftovers kept warm on the stovetop. Smells like buckwheat and onions. Packs of humanitarian aid macaroni. Windows covered in old newspaper clippings. Oh, she has a back door to somewhere. A chalk-drawn height chart for children's growth over the years. He's like, hello?
It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back? I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here.
Thank you, but I'm alright.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what.
Keep it together. You don't want your body language to tell her the news.
Sorry, I'm rambling. It's just that Victor often gets into all kinds of trouble. So, how can I help you?
How about some small talk before you break the news? Definitely no small talk. This isn't the time or place. It's like ripping off a bandage. The least painful way is to do it straight away, without stalling.
Okay. Please don't fuck this up. It's so sad.
I don't want to.
Oh, God. I fucked it up. Wait, what?
There has been enough pain.
But we have to.
I don't want to do this.
Okay. It seems like there's a part of me that refuses to do this.
Do what?
Officer,
Too late. You ruined it. Just say it now.
Your husband's dead.
Excuse me? What? What did you say?
She's in pain. She's in so much pain. And so are you. Your chest is burning.
we are very sorry to inform you, but your husband, Victor Méjean, was found dead this morning on the Martinez boardwalk.
Oh. But he was just...
I understand that this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. We are very sorry for your loss, ma'am.
What happened to him?
He fell.
Tell me.
He fell and smashed his head against the bench.
And you just... found him there? Lying in the cold? How long had he been there?
It's hard to say. For a few days at least. Very long, ma'am. I'm sorry. It's hard to say.
She doesn't reply. Her eyes well up with tears as she struggles to keep it together. You hear the clock ticking in the children's room.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
It burns like acid.
God. Should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
Yeah, give him a call.
All right. I'll call them. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
He's in the morgue.
And who should I contact?
He was taken to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number, in case you want to contact him earlier. Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still a bit...
Sorry I couldn't do this. I have a brain. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
a brain condition.
Yes, you're a total fucking horror show. No, stop now.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I will just leave.
Again, if there's anything we could do for you, then don't hesitate to call the RCM, ma'am.
She just nods, distant and inconsolable. The bed springs rattle beneath her as she begins to shake. These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon to a scream.
I'll take it from here. Thank you.
We should step outside and talk.
Let the library card by her and leave the room. Oh, I didn't look at the stuff. It's just she has 2 girls. Which we knew. And that was... Oh, no, don't go back in there.
So, the death notification.
That did not go...
Well? No, it didn't.
I'm sorry, I know I fucked up.
It's alright. Don't worry about it. I'll call the station tomorrow and let them know the name of the deceased.
That's it?
That's it. We should get back to our case. There's nothing more we can do here.
What about Billy and her kids?
There's not much we can do for them anymore, I'm afraid.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
Alright, let's try to get back to it then.
And, officer, I've seen worse. This wasn't the worst I've seen, okay? Now let's go.
You made it a little bit too much about yourself there at the end, but... This the door? Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Okay, what's next? What's next? We need to go... Take our Casabalson multi-tool. We gotta maybe... Oh, Kitty. You're not playing the game. I'm playing the game. Hello? Ooh, maybe I should talk to her.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
So I've been dealing with Everard again.
Oh?
Mr. Everett's helping me find my gun. Yep, and turned the heat on to borscht.
Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making?
The cook makes it to keep the strikers drunk. Helps them strike.
The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it?
Nope, you misunderstood. A cat that just touches everything. Nope, I turned it down. Kitty,
Beyond
stop.
curious. I will choose to interpret that as you turning the alcohol in the strike brew down. For the sake of our professional relationship.
Yes.
And because I don't like the idea of them any more drunk than they already are.
You stop.
What
Kitty.
else?
What are you doing? What are you sniffing the computer for? He asked me to deliver an envelope.
Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective.
Good
A
name.
well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it?
I already did all this.
Ah, yes. I've been meaning to go there.
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange. Why does she want to go there?
You're quite fond of the village, aren't you?
I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders. He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another.
You've been to Martinez before.
Yes, I was not
Okay.
overly. We
Yeah, I
told
actually did all
She's
this.
sentimental, all right.
Yes,
She is
full of ghosts and ancient memories. Of course, Detective. You
Show
can
her
always
your
drop
badge.
by later, should something come up.
I found
Now, what else can I do for you?
I found my badge, by the way.
I love you did.
fast, observantly, like an electronic printer.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Glad to have been of assistance.
I remember to
The
do
little
that.
that I know.
Anyway. Get Did I actually get the off-site copy? I did.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Closer
The
first.
faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone.
Kim, look, bullet holes.
Where?
Points to the chips in the wall. Someone's been shot. We're cops. We should solve it.
There? Those are old.
You mean like from the revolution?
Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those bullets were fired during the revolution and do not warrant an investigation by officers of civil law.
Okay, what can you tell me about the revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Hello,
I
gentlemen.
like playing in the dark. Sharpens your nocturnal instincts. Feels like being on recon again.
Okay, I won't be doing that. Unless... oh, this gives me some drama. A little bit of drama. A little bit of drama. Sexy bow tie. My dramatic bow tie. Let's see. Empathy shoes? No. It's kind of a sexy, like... Which one is this one? Okay. Interesting. That jacket Kim once would give him that much. Drama, less authority. Wait, I'm a detective. This one gives you half-life, darkening world, an elegant statement. I'm channeling my inner Kim.
You finally made it, haven't you? People point fingers at you and whisper to each other when you pass by, wondering to themselves, where did that man get such a cool jacket? Did he receive it upon graduating the École Normale Supérieure de Badasserie? Is he dangerous?
Right, I'm dangerous.
You are very dangerous, my friend. Dangerous and cool. In fact, no one dares to say a single thing about the jacket. But believe me, they are all very impressed.
I believe it.
I like playing in the dark. Sharpens your nocturnal instincts. Feels like being on recon again.
Oh, good lord. Not any better, is it?
Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be anything worth mentioning among your achievements. You should resort to good old lying.
Oh gosh, I had a dog, Fifi, took her fishing late one autumn, but the boat rocked and she fell in, so I jumped in after. Renee, I'm ex-Army 2, Special Forces, Black Ops, Secret Soldier. No, let's not lie.
But of course, sire. Looks like...
My very dramatic outfit. How damn sexy I am. I think I prefer... My pants are pretty neutral because I don't have a good pair of pants. My pants are too tight. I can't be suave in them. Where's my... Oh yeah. Look at that outfit. Let's see. I think I need this one. Actually, I'm probably gonna need a lot of logic for what's coming up, so let's be logical. I like that coat though. My logical hat. Favorite coat. Let's see. The other one's better. Okay. I mean, I kind of match Kim now, though. He's got a cool leather jacket. I've got a cool leather jacket. I just need to put my little white patches on it. Did I get a reel of magnetic tape? Oh, yes, I did. Well, let's... follow the footprints. Very logical police officer. Very logical. What would you call this? Do I have to check the traps again? Don't remember. Dun, dun. It was here. Hi, bird.
Just dead and dying locusts and the slow swaying of surrounding reeds.
Okay. Hello?
Col de Mama Dakwa. It's not only your eardrums that register sound anymore. Your very skin has become an organ of hearing. Looking for a whisper light and low. A god who's very, very silent. Nothing escapes you. A cockroach in the other room. A candy wrapper falling on dry grass. A drunk falling from a chair in a bar 20 meters away. In fact, you haven't heard the Col du Mama Dakwa, but you have discovered that you have amazing hearing. It must be the only part of you the alcohol hasn't drowned out. Keep listening.
+3 perception, gold and ear. -1 encyclopedia. Excuse me, no room for anything else. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I got bringing of the law jaw here soon too. That's funny. I have a hearing processing disorder. So I'm always over listening to things because I'm afraid I'm gonna not hear things. So I have both pretty good hearing and pretty crap hearing. Interesting. Depends on the surroundings. But I'm very hyper aware of everything that's happening around me. Alright, I'm just randomly gonna check all these traps because it's an easy 10 experience. At least. What are you guys still doing up here? Okay. In the back.
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap. The rest are piled in a heap in the corner. Dead. No phasmid anywhere.
Yeah, there's one. Section of the coast hasn't been used in decades. While I'm out here, my amazing hearing. Interesting. Really quick, let's do... I'm like too far over. Where am I? Where did I go? Do this coat really quick. Hey, oh, I'm wearing them. Okay. Still nothing? Okay. I'm not weird. I'm just... There's something in the water here. It won't let me look at it. I'm gonna need logic, was what I needed. Now the other one's better. Okay. Love these boots. I love a good tall pair of boots. Okay. The other one's down here. Hello? Ah, here it is.
The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most of them aren't moving anymore. You still can't see a phasmid anywhere.
Alright. Then it's the one by the thing? It's like, Jesus, we're really just gonna run in circles? Officer, we have things we should be doing. Why are we doing this? One by the entrance. I feel like there was like... One, two, three... Gotta be the one by the entrance. Oh. I'm stuck. I'm trapped. Do, 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 do. The last one?
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few lie on their backs with their legs twitching. Still, no phasmid.
What thing I'm supposed to be doing? Okay. I could just keep checking them over and over? Okay. Well. Well. Like I'm missing one. Anyway, let's get this rave business on. church. Oh, my leggy. Ew, rats. Ew, rats.
Yes, what is it?
About the off-site copy you asked me to bring.
Yes?
I brought it to you.
Thanks. Looks like it's the one.
What's gonna happen now?
Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
What are you hoping to find?
I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink, soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single line of data stands out. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that. Cold sweat trickles down your spine. This is spooky as hell.
Now what?
Sorna doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning star. Eyes scouring the millimeters.
Here. I found it.
Ooh, where?
Hold on.
Okay. She find the keyboard now, typing in some numbers that only she understands. The terminal beeps and the light inside starts pulsing like a glowing heart. Say nothing.
Just give me a second. I'm almost
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
You did it. You found the coordinates?
I found the coordinates.
Woo!
Great job.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Time for a celebratory drink, perhaps. Just a thought.
Maybe not. So where is it? Where's the 2-meter hole in the world?
There. In the swallow.
Okay, she points to the other end of the church where a group of water bowls forms a ritualistic arc.
Think you can help me again?
Sure.
I need you to go move those water bowls for me. I need to double-check my calculations.
You like moving things around. Moving things around is calming.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bowl 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bowl 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Oh, poor. So 3 to 2 and 4 to 5.
Thanks.
Hello?
It's awfully silent again, as if someone turned off the entire world outside those walls. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls, each chalk-drawn line representing a centimeter on the floor. Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Oh. Hope it came back. Oh, the internet takes a poop. Frickin'. I spend so much money on Comcast. What they do to me? Okay. Continue.
The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the hall. Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place after all.
Go. We'll walk.
Yes, what is it?
Move the water bowls to the right position, just like you asked. What's next?
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes.
Why did you have your headphones on mute in the first place?
Honestly, I'm a little scared.
Isn't it going to be just silence and nothing else?
I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is...
What?
I don't know. I'm just scared. Maybe it's going to be something terrifying. Maybe it's going to tear the world apart.
You're overthinking it.
Maybe. Maybe I'm just tired.
It's scary, but we have to face it.
Yeah. You're right. Let's do it.
All right.
The lieutenant takes a step back. And then, nothing. Nothing happens. As Sona Lokenenkilda presses unmute on her keyboard. Nothing but silence. You can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary.
Can you hear anything?
She doesn't answer. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus, one hand cupping the headphone.
Damn it.
Come on, did you hear anything?
No, of course not. Nothing happened. Let's move on.
What do you mean nothing happened? Did you find the swallow?
No. No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something, if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, silence is only what surrounds it. But this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up.
This can't be it. You should have a listen.
I fucked this. Oh my god. Come on, come on, come on.
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. And then the pressure changes.
What does it mean?
It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere, a weather change hanging in the air. What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Suna, what if the sound just needs better sound system?
A better sound system? Alright, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative stucco to crumble onto the wooden floor.
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men for disturbing neighborhood peace.
Yes, but they could help with the speakers.
You mean the speed freaks? Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
They would, if you wouldn't mind them moving in with you.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective. As always.
Great, let's now go talk to them then.
Sure. Let me know how it goes. Thanks, officer.
Okay, Kim. I know you think this is silly. Oh, she's like, quick save.
Hello again.
My empathy sucks. Capri long engine starting fluid.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
I'm here to talk about the church again.
Yes? What's the deal?
Good news! I managed to convince Suna she's okay with you guys moving in, but on one condition. She needs your speakers for her project.
We are grateful, Copman. You're an augury of a new era of Nordic dance music.
True. You're gonna have to share space for a couple of weeks till she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage. And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right?
Oh, you mean the illegal drug lab? There'll be no shady shenanigans in the church, only love and anhedonic dance music.
Fine. We can make do. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
All right, let's go. You silly cat. Kids, you left a horrible mess. Why would you do this? Let's get out of here. You're polluting the world. Whoa.
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000.
Seems a bit much.
Ecstatic vibrations. Totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
Posing black box on the corner that's churning out the sound.
Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
What do you propose as the name, Andre?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should do it, detective. It would be good for the signs.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
What about you, Estelle? What would you suggest as the name?
How about something simple? Like the club?
Too modern. And too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
Egghead, you must have a lot of ideas.
Yakokata! Yakokata! The place to be!
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega!
Hardcore to the mega.
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
All right, Noid, give me your 2 cents on the issue.
The amnesia.
That sounds...
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia! It's not amnesia, guys.
Suna, do you have an opinion on this? No.
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
Kim, how would you name the club?
I wouldn't. I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman.
I guess. Bum, 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 bum. My internet is doing the thing. And it's annoying. It's annoying. Okay. I think I've come up with a name.
You have? Well,
No truce
what's
with the
the name?
Furies. Revachol West. No truce with the Furies. That's too long. Disco Elysium.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean?
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
The past is the future, but the future is dead. No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Bump, 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 bump. Game over. We did it.
Andre breaks into frenzied dance-like motion to celebrate the name. Someone turns up the beat. You should go with the flow. Join in on the experience.
Start tapping your foot.
It feels good. It feels right. But what is this? What is this thing that Andre is doing with his limbs?
What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
He performs yet another strange pattern of moves, but it doesn't look very cool or modern. Also, it looks kind of lame. We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing.
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves? Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But there's a noticeable lack of something.
Okay, that's it for now.
Goodbye, officer.
Bringing of the law. Law jaw. Okay, so we now know why you have law jaw. Why you say the law in a weird manner. And why your jaw does that thing. You had polio as a child. You hadn't gotten vaccinated. It must have been right after the revolution. Not a lot of vaccine going around then. So you got infantile paralysis due to polio, and this jaw thing is a complication from that. Admittedly, it's not very funny, but you overcame it. This little infant survived and became a sharp-shooting super cop. So, fuck you, polio.
That's right. Learning cap for hand-eye coordination raised to 6. Succeed all hand-eye coordination passives. Nice. -1 rhetoric. Jaw is still pretty weird. Cool. My rhetoric was... Or, excuse me. Boom, 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 boom. I should boost my empathy. Okay. I need to talk to this guy. To hard up Ike's jam.
Yeah! Remix time! Tape goes here, into deck B.
A hand on his ear. He listens to the audio through his headphones and shouts.
Wow! Did you get this from Arno himself?
What do you mean?
Listen, I'm just going to show it to you. Ready?
Ready.
Now, if only we had the beat for the full assault, it would be unbelievably hyper.
What is this? It's good. How did you guys do that?
What? I just found a random tape and brought it to Egghead. He's just incredibly good at remixing. You're right. It's uncanny how well it goes together.
Yes, but what if Van Eyck based his remix on some forgotten local melody, like a folk song, and you just found the original piece that inspired him to create this jam? That would explain why it fits so well.
Nah, to me it sounds like classic Van Eyck. I don't think he needs any inspiration from folk songs. Maybe he lives in Martinez and just threw away part of his song because he thought it wasn't good enough.
I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action. Contingencies of our limited existence. That and Egghead's fantastic talent.
Noid's right. Egghead's technical talent is the key. No, this is definitely part of the same song. Something cut from it. It fits too well.
Definitely his creation.
Be how it may, if it fits, it fits. Bring up the volume.
What about the bass? Do you have any ideas for that?
Yeah, I remember. You said it needs more bass.
You can't just leave it without a bass track.
True. Honestly, nothing springs to my mind now, but I'll see if I can come up with a solution down the lane.
Yo, the warrior! The warrior of dance music!
Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't figure it out. I think the jam's already pretty ultra.
But it could be hyper hardcore!
Alright. Well, let's get Suna.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going? I see your neighbors have moved in, but all I hear is anhedonic dance music.
What? What did you say?
I said, how's the project going?
I can't hear you.
I give
the
up.
Music is...
She shrugs and turns back.
Okay. Can you turn it down, sir?
Good morning, comrade! Yeah! Harder core!
Have her...
Yes, what is it?
What? I can't hear... Oh, the project! It's not going well.
Why?
There's that guy. I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you just ask him?
He doesn't listen to me. He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekokata. A place to be, apparently.
I'll speak to him, see what I can do.
Thanks. Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes. Let me know how it goes.
Okay. I was too hasty.
Good morning, comrade.
Hey, kid.
Yeah! Harder core!
Cool. Can you please route Suna's signal through your speakers?
To the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary. What kind of a cable does she use? 3.5 or 4.5?
3.5, no doubt about it. It's right there on the ground.
Oh, she uses 3.5. Yeah. The auxiliary lining is 4.5 millimeter.
Oh no. We're going to be in this church forever.
Don't worry, I have an adapter for it right here. Hang on. This is a 4.5. We're all good, people!
Sweet.
Whoa, thank God. Adapters noticeably degrade the sound quality.
Great! Someone got through to him. Okay, let's get it all set up. Can we turn the music off, please?
Egg, the music.
Everybody! Everybody! Don't panic! I'm going to turn off the on-off for just a sec. For a special scheduled event. The on-off will be back, but we're doing something else for one moment. Alright, go tell her that Egghead is ready to rave to her tunes. And then I'll turn off the music.
Alright. I'm gonna save, just in case we all die.
Yes, what is it?
Okay, I talked to Egghead and he plugged in the cable. You can now unmute your speakers.
Okay, but think you can ask him to turn the volume down a bit? Just in case.
Maximum! Maximum is the only way!
I know it is, but could you please turn it down just this instance? Just this one time? Maximum is not the only way, okay?
Pump it to the brick! Pump it to the hard master! There's no other way! Glue style!
Glue style? Okay, there literally is no other way. The mixing desk is glued to maximum.
See? He pumps it to the hard master. It's hopeless.
Why do you want to turn down the volume?
Because I'm afraid that something might happen. It's an unknown phenomenon. We can always turn it back up if there's a need.
Can't turn down the hardcore!
I think what Egghead is trying to say here is that the volume button is stuck on maximum.
Of course it is.
Yeah! Permanent enlightenment! Ray of sound!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project. I'm going to unmute the speakers on a count of 5. Everyone ready?
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air, waiting for the beat to drop.
Born ready. Ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Not so stoically. His hand moves to the gun holster. There's tightness in your chest.
Okay.
Anxiety.
Don't worry about it, Half-Life. We got this. Ready? Go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute disengaged.
No wind outside. No waves. No floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly, it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It's out there now, in the world, made manifest. It will devour everything, the floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will remain.
Guys, what's going on?
There's an alarm in the man's voice as he steps back to scan the surroundings. A slight rattle like crystal clattering in the cupboard fills the air, joining the chorus.
It's getting louder.
His eyes riveted on the strange circle of water basins.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
And something else, but his voice is growing faint.
He's peaking. The worst high he's ever been on.
What is that weird rattling sound?
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
The glass shards around Dolores Day's vacant heart appear to be vibrating from the sound. It almost looks as if she's alive.
In the corner of your eye, the lieutenant steps aside, cautiously, his eyes searching for a possible evacuation route.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Oh, shit. Pillars of the church twist and creak above and around you.
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
Below it, all the bass grows, like the jaws of a giant compressor gnawing on metal and wood. It does not sound benevolent at all. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Well, I want to dance with somebody.
Oh! I want to feel the heat with somebody!
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you?
Yes, I've turned it off.
Holding the contact mic.
Andre, pull the compressor. The place is gonna come down.
Fuck! I can't shut it up. The signal's passed. It's not in here. It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down.
What happens if you don't stop it?
But then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead, holding a dangling cable in his hand. A black 3-pin connector.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore.
You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time? This is what we were up against. Just erased it. Suliswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now. Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's the start.
Kim, did you hear that?
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is something going on here. And you need to be very careful with it.
I promise, officer. We will not play it again.
What was it? I've never heard anything like that.
It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically, I have no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
Mathematical information. Is it aliens?
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
You're gonna write Salusla?
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers. If they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear. They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway.
What happens now? Are you going to...
Stay here. I'm going to stay here with these lunatics. Send letters, maybe meet Suliswolf. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway.
That's the best she can manage for Andre. It's quite a lot in truth. For her, at least.
Now, I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Yes, and we have to get back to stabilizing Martinez. Instead of demolishing it with loud bass noise of unknown origins.
Some tiny hard thing lets go in your stomach. You're still alive.
I need to know about the pail, eh? Do I have a book on the pail? What time is it? Oh, the bookshop's probably closed.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You mean to ask you what's with the hair?
It's to express my individuality.
Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
Or is it because you're balding?
Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to fuse the remains of my hair together before it leaves me. I want to show my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I am. I'm 20.
How old are you, Andre?
Not 20.
Is it important for you to be an individual?
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway.
No words, just dance?
You close your eyes and vacate your skull, leaving your brain to wonder, where did that little fluttering light go?
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind. Here it will begin.
Where did the church go?
Who fucking cares? No, not good.
Okay.
Orgasmic.
Where did the music go?
Oh, don't worry. The music's still there. It's you who is gone.
But really, why can't I hear anything?
This is a pivotal moment. Try not to piss yourself.
Alright, concentrate on hearing.
Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid. Electrified.
Now, what was that about unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn to rule the world.
My god, is that true?
Yes, it's all true. In the spinal cord.
What do you want?
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Let's bust a move.
Foolhardy, do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago.
With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing, twist by twist, turn by turn. You must have touched upon an entirely new way of moving the human body. Every motion is pumping your brain full of endorphins. Open your eyes to the pioneering glory of hard style.
Open your eyes and dance like you never danced before.
You have become a flawless interlocking mechanism, a flesh and bone approximation of the throb coming from the speaker setup of the one called Eggheads, entirely, rigidly imbecilic, without pity or fear. Free from self-awareness, no deliberation, only, and I mean only, execution.
Oh my god! No way!
Yes way.
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observes your moves for a second.
Okay.
He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
What are you doing, Asel?
The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Asil, Aren't you going to dance?
No. Recording.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work. She's still at her mainframe, pressing buttons, reading printouts, but she started nodding her head along to the music.
Okay, point to Andre. Dance! It's the law!
The young man immediately bounces up and down,
the law.
then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion.
Okay, Kim, get in here. Call for your lieutenant.
What's going on here? Delinquent.
I said get in here and dance.
The lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The light reflects off his glasses, giving him the appearance of a surgeon in the middle of a tense procedure. He's having trouble adjusting to the new reality before him.
What's happening?
I'm not doing anything. The music made up its mind a long time ago. I'm just implementing. Help, kid. I think I'm turning some kind of hyperstar.
Good for you. Rock on, then.
Hey, I called you to dance.
What?
Oh, no. This goes bad. It goes really bad. Don't let the lieutenant leave without getting hardcore on.
What's hardcore than a little bit of?
A little bit of racism.
Excuse me, what?
No. Stop immediately.
I don't know
Stop
what's getting me. I'm so
dancing
sorry. I
and
just lost control for a moment. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Dance?
Then a breath of cold sea air fills the church as the lieutenant opens the door and steps out.
I want to break the limit.
The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the extreme. You're going off the charts. You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive would be a point of no return. Feels almost melancholy. Are you sure you have the entire posse along for this?
Gather, where are you?
Here we go again!
Hardcore fills the air!
The sound above my hair!
Kim left, a bummer.
On the coast of the Martinez Inlet, in a small weather-beaten stave church, built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center, an officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
What is this strange feeling I keep having, this cold, even now?
I am La Revacholière.
Ooh.
I am the city.
What do you mean you are the city?
I am a fragment of the world spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol. My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms. Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I shake the dust from those leaves and onto your coat. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And I've seen you without her. I've seen you on the crescent of the hill.
What do you mean, you are the city? Already I said. How are you talking to me?
The modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils, on the little hairs on the back of your neck. I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs. Everywhere there is space.
But who am I? Why are you talking to me?
You are an officer of the citizens' militia, Jaunt in Rebut. When you wear your coat, you wear my soul.
Your blue soul. What is Agent in Rebut mean? Come along, Google. Agent in Rebut. A definition? Translation. They were the late Roman Imperial Courier Service and general agents of the central government. Definition probably isn't what I wanted. Translation. To English. Preferably. Agent in things. So, interesting. You do my bidding. You are my bitch.
You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot. You have access to the hidden places. You also circulate among those who are hidden.
My partner, I think I insulted him just now, and I'm not sure he'll forgive me.
You must make it right at once. Unity is paramount. And remember, I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his tongue lolling out. Several others are standing around him. He slowly comes to.
Had a good rest there?
I spoke to the city of Revachol.
Fuck yeah! I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
Well, that was great, but I'm all out of juice now, guys. Besides, I should really talk to my partner. I really just pissed him off quite a bit.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Man! Now, man! Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people.
End of human development. Mission complete.
Right, ecstatic.
All right.
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles underneath.
Alright, I'm leaving.
Goodbye, officer.
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead.
What for?
For getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
How's everyone doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does. Behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much. And the crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God.
Now, can you tell me about your associates?
Sure. You helped us out. I can repay the favour. What do you want to know?
Well, tell me about Suna. I probably know more than you do.
Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today, she told me about Welkins. And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic.
What about Tiago?
Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on.
Oh, he talks to Noid?
Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
What does he do up there?
Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do, yell up at the tower?
Alright, thanks. What about the others?
Who do you want to know about?
Tell me about Andre.
Andre? He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least.
She rubs her sides, but not from cold. Her shoulders are relaxed. She must have taken a hit, or she's on an upswing.
He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organiser.
What has he organised?
Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. and he's often sight. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
On life.
Yes.
Is Andre
Anyway.
your boyfriend?
Yes.
Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Noid?
He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forburg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Palaceum. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
What does he do?
What do you mean, do? Like, for a living?
Yeah.
He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop somewhere.
What kind of mindset is that?
He abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself.
And you?
Sir, I abide by the law.
What is this pilgrimage you're talking about? Pilgrimage?
It's just something poor Forburg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock. Or as much as possible.
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Let's say that I haven't been down Boogie Street. Boogie Street.
Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
I might just have to do that if I make it there alive.
Yeah.
Actually, tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
What's the deal with Egghead?
What do you mean?
What does he think he's doing with... He yells at the...
Oh, that. He's the party boy.
What's a party boy?
Anodic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offense if you like rock music, though. Rock music's cool by me.
Goddamn right, rock music is the coolest. Rock music forever. Whatever. No offense.
Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
Where's he from? How long has he been with you guys?
Actually, we don't know where he's from. Or who he is, really. One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City. Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning. All night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah. It was in Coal City. Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us. Or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two.
Tell me about the others.
Who do you want to know about?
Actually, tell me about yourself.
Me? Again?
Yeah. Tell me about yourself.
I told you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again. It really reminds you of something.
What does it mean?
It means I don't answer questions about myself.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
Thank you. Some other questions?
Sure.
Catch the silver bird?
The silver bird has already flown away. I will catch it later.
Okay.
The device feels light. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the floor.
Oh, I just can't connect to the youths of today. Too old.
You got us in, cop. I can't believe you got us in. Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Cool. You're annoyed, right? Do you have a moment to talk?
What's on your mind?
What do you think about this church?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Dead bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
You say that as a carpenter yourself?
I don't say much anything as a carpenter anymore. They tried to make me into a reckoner and a leveller. Made me a bit manic, you know. I regret the time I dedicated to that profession. And that worker collective. I say things more as a member of the hardcore side dance community these days.
You're not gonna ask me how I knew?
The
Understood.
material knowledge is mega, though. Guild shit. Teaches independence.
How old do you think this church is? Over 300 years?
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it, on the coast here. Was one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. The sea, perhaps something more fundamental. I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
Something more fundamental, you mean the sound anomaly?
Maybe. Maybe they were unable to face the nature of the world, perishing.
What style is this church built in?
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
I'm not just a cop, I'm an art cop.
Art of core.
Okay, what is DeLorean architecture like?
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
What would a DeLorean building look like?
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Marriage shit. Virtue and tyranny.
This church isn't painted white as far as I can tell.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside. Before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Slowly, peeled by the wind, your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around.
What did you mean by dead bodies?
Dead bodies of perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total.
Spiritual collapse?
I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, cop man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them, and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live. End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
First, where's that quote from?
A Sarais man who lived a long time ago. An ancient hardcore brother.
What you're saying is you're not a big fan of the inocentic system?
A 3,000-year-old tyrannical regime of history. Built and maintained by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false core.
The way he says it, the force in false core, is invested with 20 kilotons of disgust.
You said the Ecclesiastes were all about love and hardcore before, remember?
I only said unity. One word. Figures of authority always misquote you. Andre doesn't care about the Ecclesiastes. He just wants the operation to run smoothly. And Egg is a demi-beast. You shouldn't listen to what people say. You should listen to what they are.
They even agreed with you. What about being okay with this? And you propose dance music will supplant this?
Anodic dance music. Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
You know what this kind of stuff goes well with.
Don't you have to be on drugs for that, though?
Only a little.
Ooh.
It's a necessity. All large human gatherings are narcotic. It's just the way of the spinal cord.
How do you like the glass work?
I don't. Fuck her giving me the evil eye.
That's her getting some real negative vibrations from her, too.
No wonder. We have to get rid of it. Dismantle it. Can't dance with a giant mass murderer looking at ya. Not a good look for the club.
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love. Mass murder on the floor!
But she's the innocence of humanism. Humanism seems to be a pretty big deal around here.
Humanism leads to eating sugar and pigs. Humanism was invented to mass-produce billions of humans. Billions of humans can mass-produce hundreds of billions of pigs.
And many, many more tons of sugar.
She liked games. Her legacy, the thing we live in, isn't real life. It's a strategy for some kind of victory against a long-dead opponent. But, yo, I'm only the Noid. What do I know?
Yeah, but like, who isn't accused of being a mass murderer these days? Resettlement programs were totally okay. I'm a big fan of resettlement programs for some reason. I do feel there is something terrifying about her.
There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
No, that's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin.
Carry Grimly instant. Take her down. Crash it. Destroy that window.
Will do.
No, Noid. Stop twisting my melon, man. People are gonna love it. It'll be our thing. Plus, it keeps the cold out.
Okay. Isn't there supposed to be an embodiment of the world spirit?
The world spirit does not have a body. It has organs. Hardcore is an organ of the world spirit. This Arno van Eyck track is an organ. The carpentry and glass cutting that built this house are also organs. She's a thief, if you ask me. An organ thief. All innocences are.
Would you say she was, you know, human?
I like this question, Cop Man. She did not live the life of a human. She lived like someone who's playing a game. The life of an operator. That's not the life that humans live. She was adored. Humans aren't. I don't know about you, but they hate me. And they do not think I'm innocent or some shit like that.
Yeah, they hate me too.
Well, they loved her. They put all their love in her and forgot all about the rest of us.
Yeah, I'm done talking about her. I don't want to think about her anymore.
What a strange choice of words. Caustic. Overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy. What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
Nothing. Everything's okay. I don't know.
Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about it. Please.
How you settling in?
Hard to say, Cop Man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the crab man, though.
You mean Tiago?
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
You mean all his mother's love stuff isn't too spooky for you?
Have you been listening to what Egg's been saying? Love is hardcore, man. And the mother's love is the hardest core of all. The man picks up on stuff. And he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
What did Tiago tell you about the church?
The crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
You mean that there's dead bodies here?
Not like a literal sarcophagus. I'm just being metaphorical.
Okay, what is it for?
Encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs. Like, this is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church surrounding it to contain it.
I don't get it. Contain what exactly?
I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either. What it does. But it's what this Sona person is looking for and trying to measure. It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as a gale blows by, outside. Dust particles fall through the darkness, settling down on the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable.
This building seems less than structurally sound.
No. It's pretty fucking unsound if you ask me. They should have built a club for anodic music around it instead. Anodic music will definitely contain whatever we're dealing with. And if it can't, well...
What makes you think Suna's gonna fail?
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like... substance.
I found a doomed commercial area in Martinez proper. Maybe it's the same thing that Ubis were trying to contain.
Like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here.
You think there's any merit to the theory?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, cop man. Even I have limits. I'm a limited psi person.
Well, if it's without substance, I guess there's nothing to worry about.
Maybe you can figure things out, cop man. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
Why are you so suspicious about everything?
Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our signs synced.
Why are you called Noid anyway?
It's short for paranoid.
I ask you why, what good is being suspicious?
A reasonable question. Say I get hurt. I want to make sure it never happens again. So I analyse the situation. Exercise caution. Caution is suspicion.
What are you suspicious of?
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
And what are the most suspicious things?
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
Does this mean that you are mentally ill?
Mental illness is a term the powers use to homogenise people. I think I don't reach mental illness. I am merely politically ill. A suspicious element.
Tell me more about the left-right business.
I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity. The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray. Far from our true lives. But we may yet find a way back.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
What's suspicious about the production of wheat and pork and wheat?
It's our only shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves.
What's bad about cereal grain? Having enough food could be a precursor for greater things.
Yes, having food is means to an end. But the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry.
Well, that was certainly stimulating. I'd like to ask you about something else.
His eyes flicker.
You mentioned true life. What would that be like?
A life is true if it's free from fear, an internal division among oneself. And others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come. A return to trueness. It will be hardcore.
How would you go about returning to this true life?
Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods. Nerve impulses for the collective body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity.
I sometimes wonder, especially when you learn about the Pale, if this is just a coma dream from somebody who's laying dying. It's just like a weird jumble of their last thoughts before they die, or like are in a coma or something.
Just like that. The speed freak is right in your face, his eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly.
So you're advocating a noise-based society?
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, They are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion.
You keep mentioning hardcore. What does it mean to you?
Utmost dedication. Thoughts from the spinal cord. It's a potent superlative as well. Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
Hardcore. Oh, that was vague. Dedication, something else, superlative.
Maybe you're being too specific about it. Try consulting with your spinal cord. Like before, when you pulled those primal dance moves. I'm sure the world was glad to see him again after all that time.
Let's change the subject.
Oh yeah, sure thing.
Oops. Let me save this for now. I need some conceptualization. I have a whole outfit about this. Wait, coat. Bithy shoes. Oh, look at that.
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Oh, let me ask him about his clothes.
They're hardcore.
They look like a woman with... You look like a woman with those earrings, kid. What's wrong with you?
You know what I think? I think man, woman, and child are arbitrary divisions which serve to bind humanity to serfdom.
That's it?
They're just clothes.
Are they? They look outlandish.
It's just a style, you know. Normal hard style. Anyone can wear it.
Okay.
Aggressive, monotonous, but also somehow sacred, primitive, yet futuristic, like a machine man. Nothing exists but the here and now. All are one purpose. All you've managed is a list. The parts don't form a whole.
Alright, I got a lot of stuff left to do here.
Yes,
Checks.
what is it?
Yes, nothing. Stop. Oh.
The mother of humanism stands above you,
Visual
a precious
calculus
and complex
encyclopedia.
wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the...
Okay. Hello? He won't talk to me anymore? Fine. Okay. Hello, where's the door? There's the door.
It's colder outside than you were expecting. You see the lieutenant standing there, a small cloud of white escaping from his mouth. He turns to you, but says nothing. He's waiting to see what you do. For God's sake, say you fucked up, please.
I think I fucked up back there.
You think?
I know I fucked up. Hey, I made a mistake, but it's not on my fault, you know? Yeah. Okay, scratch that. I definitely fucked up.
Yes. And?
The lieutenant stares.
I apologize.
impassively.
Dumbass. The lieutenant stares impassively.
Make it right. More than you know depends on it.
And I'm sorry.
Let me ask you something. What do you see when you look at me?
Binocular, just a guy?
Yeah, that's what most people say. But do you know what they don't say? Revacholian. I don't suppose anyone ever questions whether you belong here. Whatever your faults, you're a solid detective. You're obviously Revacholian. I was born here. I grew up here. It's the only home I've ever known. And there's a good chance I'll die in the line of duty here, too. But to most of my countrymen, I will always be some monkey fucker.
Wait, before I blacked out, I talked to La Revolutionnaire.
You what?
I spoke with the spirit of revolution, or I guess she spoke to me.
Suppose I don't recommend you be involuntarily committed for a moment. What did La Revolutionnaire say to you?
She said it was important that we stick together as partners.
The lieutenant's not comfortable with emotional openness. He's eager to change the subject.
Well, good. Because we are partners. Now, I have some personal matters I'd like to get in order. If you don't object, I'm going to leave the rest of the day's investigation to you.
Oh, okay.
Try not to break anything while I'm gone. I'll see you in the morning, Detective.
The dark shadow of the church is drawn out on the sand. Two men part there, in silence.
So sad. Okay, actually, I'm going to end stream here, and then tomorrow we'll have a sad day without Kim. It'll be tragic. Or, no, I think I just have to go to bed. But I need to talk to... I gotta swing a date with what's-her-name, and then see if I can hook up with Clause. They're till like 2, I think. Midnight. I think I have time though. Clause, and then try to get a date, and then go to bed, and then wake up, and me and Kim will get back on the case. I will stop fucking around. Mostly. I got a lot of little things to do, but I got a ton of things to unlock and like try again. But Biff did because I suck. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.